Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I am Witch Plays Games, and today we are going to be playing some Creeper World 3. Not much to really say about it at the moment, but I have played the first and second ones completely, and I've heard that 3 and 4 are better than the first two, and I can tell you that the first couple ones were very rough, and like you could tell that they were like pretty old. So I'm hoping this one is pretty good. I have seen a little bit of the gameplay on it, but not much. By the year 13271, in the First Common Era, humans had spread into a great galactic empire. All they had achieved ended when the Creeper arrived. Thousands of worlds were destroyed by an unknown enemy, yet a small group of less than 50,000 humans survived. Their impossible journey ended in the destruction of the enemy Nexus and the founding of a new sole human colony. 30 years later, the enemy returned. Yet again, humanity held back the darkness. A peace that would endure for many millennia was created, but like all things crafted by human hands, it was not to last. Again and again, the Creeper would return. Eons would pass between each culling. Empires would rise and fall, each more brilliant than the last, but no matter how great humanity became, they would always succumb. Through it all, one man slept. His journey on the first great exodus was not to be his last. Guarded and watched over for billions of years, his time to awaken had come. Now, when the last of the great human empires has slipped away into the night, the sleeper awakens. Let's see. Scars, wake up. Scars. Commander Skarsgård Abraxas. Where? What? Wait a minute. Who are you? I'll keep the ship's lights very low. You have slept for a very long time. My name is Leah. I don't know any Leah. The last thing I remember is Platius laughing and saying, Fortuna Fatius? Where am I? Where is Platius, and who are you? Slowly, Platius created me shortly after he placed you in suspended animation. I was your guardian for eons that passed. I have watched over and protected you for many cycles. I am part of this ship we are on. We have been in orbit around a stable singularity for many eons, hiding from all that transpired. Just how many eons? It is difficult to measure because of the expansion of space, the rift space cataclysm, variations in various cosmological constants. Quit stalling, just a round figure. Over 5 billion Earth standard years. My gods, why? Answer me, why? I'm sorry, Scars. All I know is that now is when I was to awaken you. I and this ship are now at your disposal. My only instructions from this point forward are to follow your commands. None of this makes any sense, or even seems possible, but I long ago abandoned the concept of impossible, so let's take a look. Ship sensors indicate we are no longer orbiting a singularity. Correct. I warped the ship to a nearby star system to begin the reactivation process. Unfortunately, there appears to be a warp inhibitor in the system, so we are stuck here until you do something about it. Warp inhibitor? Move the ship to Tempest, the world without a shield. Then launch ground activities. I'll explain more once there. Excellent. This world should suffice for demonstrating the core capabilities of the ship. There's a Creeper emitter here. Yes, I'm afraid so. Much has happened while you slept. Dozens of human civilizations rose and fell, each trying ever more desperate measures as the Creeper would always return. The last whispers of the final civilization haven't been heard in many thousands of years. As far as my sensors can ascertain, only ruins remain. Why was I forced to sleep through all of this, only to awaken to utter desolation? Strange, this world seems to contain some manner of pod. Technological remnants are rare, so I would investigate Follow the ship's automated assistance system and acquire that pod. Sure. So these are pretty much our, like, energy production or whatever. So it's a very good idea, and also it's how we transfer resources between different buildings, as you can see. So these, the white things, they're called packets, I'm pretty sure. So I know in the first and second game, you weren't really able, at least I'm pretty sure in the second one, you weren't really able to destroy the creeper emitters. You just kind of had to like survive until you could escape. In this one, they give you the ability to destroy them, which is very nice. And then also up here you can see our energy production and consumption. So I don't think it'll let you build a nullifier unless you unless it's close to a creeper emitter, so yay. So now we just need to expand enough to get the get this. And when you destroy a creeper emitter, it puts this like circle on the ground. Anything you put in it will just be like boosted. So if you put like a weapon in it, then the weapon will be greatly enhanced. Okay. Excellent. That pod from Planet Tempest contained a shield key for this planet. Obtaining it allowed us to lower the shield and access this planet. Entire planet shielded? This must have been some desperate attempt to defend against the creeper. One that sadly failed. The human civilization that developed this shielding technology had high hopes. They accomplished many great and magnificent feats, but the end came for them, just like all the others. There's a large structure here. This must be the warp inhibitor. Yes, these inhibitors restrict warp travel to other systems. We need to destroy this inhibitor so we can leave this system. Destroying the inhibitor will destroy all other enemies on the map. Why would the Creeper, or Loki, build warp inhibitors? They did not. I recommend acting quickly and getting us out of here, Scars. No world is ever safe for long. So even if we manage to destroy the creeper, the problem is that they just send more. So you can never really like stay on a planet for a long time because the creeper will just eventually come and destroy everything. So now we can build relays, which just act as like longer connection points, so we can move things quicker between them, which is very useful. So it's nice to just set up a relay system early. So that way we can just get things to our weapons much faster. Also, usually if you build things on a hill, then they have better line of sight. So we're just gonna put this up here. We just want to make sure that we can protect ourselves from the creeper because we need to get close enough to here to be able to attack it. And that's the problem. So for now, we're just gonna get lots of relays and collectors going. Just so we can pretty much move our troops forward. I don't think anybody really plays these games for the story, but you know. So I have a bad habit in these types of games to accidentally just like overbuild weaponry, and then I'll end up with like 20 cannons and like I'll use like 4 of them. So I'm gonna try not to do that as much, but no promises. Probably. Just gonna speed it up a little. So the creeper kind of acts like a fluid. And so it'll usually flow from a higher point to a lower point. And so it's always better to build on the higher terrain, because then the creeper will have to fill up the lower spot to get to the higher part. This warp travel is strange to me. Yes, you only ever knew travel through rift space. Rift space was sealed many millennia ago in an attempt to stop the creeper menace from returning. Unfortunately, it did not work. The creeper arrived in vessels that could bend the fabric of space-time. Eventually, the few survivors of successive civilizations developed their own warp technology. But no matter how strong and advanced each civilization grew, the creeper would always eventually return. But this ship was constructed before those events. Platius must have known about warp travel and that this ship would need it. Yes, but things weren't that simple. For now, concentrate on gaining access to Starsync. That's where the warp inhibitor is in the system. I see it at Starsync, but it is shielded. The threat these people face must have been truly terrifying. Looks like Telos is our only option. I'll fly the ship there and initiate ground action. So pretty much we just have to go in order. No skipping stages. Telos. This is a world that has been silent for over 100,000 Earth Standard years. Leah, do you have any additional information about why I was brought to this time? It seems as if the creeper has destroyed everything we ever worked to save. I only have the star map we are following. If more information is available, it is locked away and inaccessible in my gel circuits. Perhaps this is my punishment. Perhaps I died many years ago. Could this be the mythological cursed realm of Helheim my ancestors believed in? Impossible. Scars, there's a reactor tech artifact on this world. Pick that up as soon as possible. We can use it to generate energy in confined regions. I see there's also a shield key here. I'll destroy the 3 emitters and collect that key. So you don't actually have to destroy all the creeper emitters, but I mean, there's no reason not to. At least I don't think you do. So this handy little piece of technology is really good at doing what the collectors do, just in a very small area, which is generating energy. But the problem is that it takes 50 energy to to build one instead of just 5. But it does produce a whole lot more energy than the normal collectors. That's what I meant to say. But it's still a good idea to build a collector network. So I'm going to build 2 of them. For now. Well, no. Gonna just queue up a whole ton, which is gonna use a massive amount of energy. So even though we're in the negative in our energy up here, we still can like build things. It's just much slower. So once all of these come online, we'll be pretty golden. Just speed it up. There we go. I think I'm gonna try to go for this side one first, so. I'm also gonna build a few more reactors, just to be safe. since we are using a lot more energy. So most of the time you just end up doing like little bunny hops forward, so you can clear a path, but you don't want to go too wide because then things can get risky. Also, having a lot of redundancy in the network is very good because it means like if this one is taken out, things can still get through. It's not like your entire, system is shut offline. So then, let's see. I'm gonna build a collector closer. But then, and everything gets cleared. So if we leave that guy there by himself, it should be fine. I think our best bet is to take out this side next. Oh. So that cannon was lost, but that's fine. You don't have to build or use relays only to move packets around. It's just they are faster at it, so. Alright, let's hope that doesn't destroy it. Yeah, it destroyed it. Crap. That's fine. Just build another. I wonder if I can nope. Okay. I'm actually gonna build a third one, just to make it easier. Because then, I got bunny hoppies here. Without having to worry so much about. Alright, that's that one done. Gonna build a relay. Just a tad closer. And then destroy everything. So now these guys can move to the middle. When it comes to these games, I'm pretty slow, but it is fun. There we go. All good. And that is actually where I'm going to call it for today. So I hope you all had a wonderful time. I hope you all have a nice day. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.